Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we turned in some quests in Tanaris, and today we will be heading over to Ungoro Crater. It's going to be our first time in the crater. Pretty dangerous place, I must say. But I think we will survive. It's also a great zone to get a lot of XP in. We'll probably be there for a couple of episodes. Try to get as many quests done as we can. And I'm looking forward to it. Just gotta make sure we don't get eaten by a Devilsaur, which is a giant elite T-Rex. And they are between the levels of 53 to 57, I believe. But I think we'll be okay. But once we clear out Ungoro Crater, I think we'll be able to go over to Felwood. I think Felwood would be the next place. Try to finish off as many quests as we can there. And then we'll have a bunch of other zones to choose from. We could go to the Western Plaguelands or the Eastern Plaguelands. There's the Burning Steppes. Wintergrass. There's a lot of zones. I also want to go to Ashara, because we'll be able to finish this Clamlet surprise quest in Ashara. Because they do have the clams that we need there. We already have all of the giant eggs. So really all we need is these clam meats, and we can just buy the Alteric Swiss in like a city. And when we complete that, we'll get Cooking 300 and also Clamlet Surprise, which is pretty good food. 20 stack of that is worth getting. There's probably like a couple of quests we can do in Ashara. It's not too many. Kind of like that zone though. Has like a fall season vibe to it. I really like fall. And the month we're currently in is a pretty good month, October, you know, spooky season. All the leaves start turning different colors. It's not too hot anymore. It's a good time. Oh man. I think we went a little bit too south. Also, Overwatch 2 came out a couple days ago, and there was a big queue. Over 100,000 people in queue. Supposedly they got hit with a DDoS attack as well. Rough times Blizzard has been having with some of their launches. The Wrath of Lich King launch is actually alright. Not too bad. Funny thing is, I think the Wrath servers, or when I was playing Classic WoW, I think the DDoS attack also hit the WoW servers too. Which was meant for Overwatch 2. I haven't checked out Overwatch 2 yet. I used to play Overwatch quite a bit in Season 1. Maybe we'll play some of that on the channel. Who knows? It would be a fun game to get into again. But it's probably changed a lot since I last played. Nope. I really hope we can hit level 60 before like December. Maybe I don't think they're gonna have Season of Mastery out like even at like close to December. I'm really gonna have to pump out the rogue levels soon. We've been leveling for over 6 days on this character, which is kind of wild. Because in Season of Mastery they were saying, yeah, we're gonna try to speed it up a little bit, but the thing is, it didn't really speed it up that much. I think it probably sped it up by probably 20 hours. That's my guess. Because on this character, I'm not going really that fast. I am putting a lot of time into professions and crafting. And the questing route I was taking is pretty damn safe. So there was a lot of travel time. There's a quest giver around here. If I'm not mistaken, I should probably try to find him. I'm just gonna pick up all the quests we can find. Because whenever I don't pick up these quests, that's when I'll never do them, because you have to come all the way down here and it's kind of a pain. Let's see what he's got. Greetings, Rogue. For some reason, the hunter is a way of life, a chosen profession. For others, it is something of a pastime, a badge of courage, or a rite of passage, depending on your tribe. For me, race and profession mean nothing. It is testing of your spirit and mind that I respect. For one to stand against the forces of nature and test all of their skills is the true mark of a hunter, of honor. If you wish to test yourself and earn my respect, then speak to me more. The apes of Ungoro. This crater has many strange creatures. They seem to be nobler versions of the creatures found throughout my homeland and beyond. I cannot explain it, but this place cries of the Earth Mother. I pay homage to her every time I track one of her beautiful creatures across its basin. If you too wish to feel the enlightenment that accompanies such a great feat, then head to the north. There you'll find great apes that are test for any mortal strength. Bring me their pelts, prove your strength.
Ancestors watch over.
The fate of Larkobi. Once a long time ago, a brother of mine took some meat from one of Larkobi's kills. He didn't know it at the time, but Larkobi saw him from the forest, and Larkobi followed my brother for days, destroying everything he touched. My brother, scared, finally decided to run from the crater and leave Larkobi behind. Larkobi killed him not far from this spot. If you want to provoke Larkobi, find a fresh kill of his and take some of the meat from it. Return to me afterwards.
Go in peace.
Alright, so there we go. I'm not sure if we'll do those quests today, but I'm just picking them up because it's a pain to get there. Because every time we come to Ungoro Crater from now on, we'll most likely just fly in. Today we will be heading over to Marshall's Refuge. I'm gonna get the flight point, and then we'll pick up a couple of quests while we're there. Gotta watch out though. Probably have wild steel bloom here. I doubt it though. I think it's mostly endgame herbs in Ungoro Crater. I'm gonna have to do one soon. Probably when we're done with Ungoro Crater, I'll have to get ourselves some more Wild Steel Bloom. Probably only need around maybe 1 stack. That'd be like more than enough. Oh! There's one of them. You gotta stay away from them. There's 3 of them that walk around this crater. And they'll always be alive. Because I doubt there's like anybody even killing those things here. Probably been alive for months. Oh, there's the gorillas. Got some sungrass here. I'm not sure if we really need sungrass, but we will be looting it. Why not? Help us craft some more of these superior healing potions. Nope, this is the wrong way. It's just behind this rock, I think. Alright, so here we are. Finally made it. Marshall's Refuge. So let's get the flight point first, and then we'll meet the leaders of this place. Baron Char yells, "Where are those so-called heroes of this world? Too frightened to come out and play?" Yep. 100% not fighting you, Baron Char. Not even coming close to you. That guy is, like, pretty tough. He would 100% take us out. I think even at level 60, it'd be really tough for us to fight. Alright, so let's have a chat here with Willard and Marshall. Hello, stranger, and welcome to the untamed majesty of Ungoro Crater. My name is Willard and Marshall. My sister, our companions, and I make up Marshall Expeditions, scientists and explorers of Azeroth's wild and great unknown. We've hit a bit of a rough patch here, and we're looking for some help if you have the time. I don't know how you made it here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm Willard and Marshall, and I lead a non-aligned expedition troop. Our latest and greatest endeavor has met with what seems to be countless disasters, the most serious of which being that we underestimated the savagery of Ungoro Crater. As we fled our base camps in the southwestern and northeastern parts of the crater, we left behind vital supplies. You look like you're capable enough. Can you bring them back for us? All right.
Have a good one.
It's funny how they think they're stranded here, but there's like a flight guy right there. They just fly out.
How are you?
It's kind of weird that they have a flight trainer here. Oh, hello there. I'm Holan Yi, the chief scientist and biologist of Marshall Expeditions. My brother and I, along with our companions, travel Azeroth exploring the wild and untamed majesty. It is exciting, but I think we got ourselves into a little too much excitement this time. Alien ecology. Just because we've suffered a setback doesn't mean that research must stop. We were investigating the Garishi insects in the southern part of the crater before winding up here. Their presence is alien to the ecology of Ungoro, and we want to find out why. In their hive network must be larval hatcheries. You can identify these places by their hanging larval spawns. Use this vial to take a sample of the hive wall near any of the hatcheries. Bring it back to me for study, but be careful.
See you around.
There we go, we got that.
Talk to me!
Spark Nilmer, roll the bones. For the love of all that is holy and dear, please tell me that you've come to deliver us from this forsaken land. Though I am with martial expeditions, I would give you the gold teeth from my mouth to climb inside your backpack and leave this place. You'd think that being chief digger for martial expeditions means I like digging. There might be worse things to do in this world, but none that really leap to mind. We were supposed to be digging in Terra Run, fantastic name by the way, for dead stegodons and dimetrodons. Well, there are plenty of live ones too. Will and Hall are still all about studying this death trap, so we need those dinosaur bones. Between you and me though, bringing some from live ones will work out just as well.
Glad I could help!
He's got a belt for that quest. It's a tough one though. It's hard to, these bones rarely drop. Yeah, it's a nice leather belt. Too bad it's got intellect on it.
What's up? Pleasure doing business with ya.
Beware of pterodax. Wanted a skilled fighter to deal with the threat of the pterodax that inhabit the Ungoro crater. Their numbers are growing and they are becoming a menace to travelers in the area. Decrease the population by slaying 10 pterodax and 15 frenzy pterodax. Speak with Spraggle Frock after completing the task for a reward. Alright. And then we'll have a chat here with Shizzle. And that should be enough quests for now.
Time is money,
I'm
friend!
making a flying machine. I got stranded here and I'm absolutely horrible at finding my way out. But I'd take a griffin or wind rider back to Gadgetzan, but those beasts just scare me to death. So will you help me? All I have left to build is the wings. And I was thinking that the webby scales from the pterodax and dimetrodon would be perfect. There's no way I'm going to go up against one of those, but you look pretty tough. Why don't you give it a try?
Keep it real!
Alright, so we got all of the quests that are pretty much kill quests. And yeah, I think we're set up pretty well for this zone. We got a bunch of quests to do. Now let's get to it. I think what we'll do today is we'll head down to... We'll do alien ecology. We'll get the hive sample. And I'll try to find their research equipment and food supplies. That's what we'll do today. And then if we run into any dimetrodons or pterodaxes, at least we're going to be getting some quest rewards from those. Alright, so here looks like the first camp. There's the crate of food stuff, so let's pick that up. I've done Ungoro Crater so many times. That's why I kind of wanted to avoid it, but it's hard not to because the quests are so good. Especially for leveling. And it's a cool zone. Has a Jurassic Park vibe to it. It would be cool if we could kill Devilsaur, but I'm not gonna try. Unless I was like high 50s. Could probably do it. Actually, I don't know. It would be pretty damn tough. They hit hard. Like, we'd have to kill him inside of an evasion cooldown. That'd be kind of tough. So we need to head over here. Get out of this swampy area. There's a Pterodax. I'm gonna go after the Pterodaxes because they're somewhat rare. Should probably get my elixirs going. I don't think they'll be as rare on this server because there won't be much competition. Oh, great. Fear was so crappy. I gotta fight these oozes. I'm gonna heal. Hopefully I don't have to pop evasion or anything like that. I'll just use our cooldowns and get rid of this guy. Hopefully don't pull anything else. Alright, so let's have a bite to eat here. And then, start making our potions. We'll make one more of these healing bots. There we go. Make some poisons. An instant poison there. Alright, should be good to go. See how we do against one of these Dimetrodons. Guess we'll take a bite to eat here. Get a little food buff. And now let's make our way over to Slithering Scar. Alright, so here we are. We're at the Slithering Scar. We just need to get inside. These bugs are pretty strong. They reduce your armor by quite a bit, so we gotta watch out. Okay. Gotta find our way inside. I think it's over here. It should be just down here. Gotta watch out though. Probably should have a quick bite to eat before we go in. Fight this guy here at the entrance. Crap. That caught us. We got a debuff right now. We got slowing poison. Movement speed reduced by 62%. Time between attacks increased by 25%. I think we should probably deal with them. I always thought these bugs looked really cool. I wish they were a mount that you could use. Like the yellow one. Like out in the world. I know there's a bunch of different colors you can use in AQ40, and then they got the Scarab Lord mount, which is a black version of these. Which is like pretty damn rare. You can't even get it unless you got it in Classic. You literally needed like tons of help from your guild to get it, so you usually went to like guild leaders. Our guild never got it because we didn't think we had the time to get it, but funny thing is our server delayed the opening of the gates. We didn't think that was going to happen. That was on Carolina, and a bunch of people got Scarab Lord. So if your guild like went for it, most likely you would have got it. Just too bad. Kind of wish one of our guild members got a Scarab Lord. So here we are inside the hive. We sure we don't pull two here. Doing pretty good damage against these guys. There we go, a mangled journal. You have uncovered a mangled journal. Parts of it remain legible. If a Willadin marshal claiming ownership over the contents therein, the journal is accurate, then Willadin may be found somewhere in the northern part of the crater. According to the journal, he and his companions sought higher ground from the savage beasts of the crater once their base camps were overrun. Our log is full. Okay. Surprised. What do we get rid of? Blasted lands, a basilisk bite. I think we'll get rid of those. We will most likely not go back to the blasted lands again. So I'm just going to get rid of all those quests. Okay, so let's take a quick little picture here of all these There we go. And we'll move in, we'll deal with this bug. I think I still need to accept that quest. Should turn in a decent amount of quests today. Like 2 or 3. This poison does a lot of damage. Alright, so I think this is where we take the sample. I hope it is. There's the vial. There we go. We got a highball sample. Now we can get out of here. This place is kind of dangerous. Depends on what type of bugs you run into. These guys are the worst tunnelers. They're the ones who put the armor debuff on you. Alright, so let's try to get out of here. Get on our mount. Now we'll try to find the research equipment. Terror run. Gotta watch out over here. A lot of this stuff is gonna be tough, especially, do you see these things? The Dimetrodons? Don't want to even get close to them. They shoot lightning. And they're elites. So they hit pretty damn hard. Stegodon. And that looks like it's the spot we gotta go to, so I'm gonna stealth up here. And we'll get this research equipment. And then we'll go after one of these pterodaxes. There we go. I think he sees us. Oh, no. So we got our Gyroid on him. Looking around just in case Devilsaur comes out of nowhere. Not sure if these guys fear like the other ones do. Nice Pterodax right here. Watch out for these bug limes, though. Sure we don't get feared into anything. Most likely gonna get feared. I don't think their fear is like a cast or like a psychic scream. So you can't really avoid it unless you like stun like this. Got kind of lucky there that you didn't cast it. And here's the big volcano. Where the big fire elemental elite is, right at the top of that. You guys are kind of tough. Another mangled journal. Did we pick that up? Did we do the accept the quest? There we go. There we can. Forgot about that. These things are a real pain. They put a debuff on you that really sucks for melee. I forget what it's called or what it does. But I remember fighting them on my shaman, and it wasn't a great time as a melee player. Probably has something to do with like your attack speed being slower or something like that. Alright, so let's turn in these quests. Got a couple here.
Hey there.
Golden's Journal. Hello there. I and my companions are happy to see some living beings here, other than the overgrown savage beasts that bring you into Ungoro Crater.
See you later.
Yeah, okay.
What can
I
I
just
do
want to
for
see
you?
if you could open it up. Looks like you can't. Well, look at this, my journal. I thought it was lost, much like almost everything else we brought to Ungoro. Thank you kindly for returning this to me. If we're going to have any chance of getting out of here alive, we'll need our big crate of foodstuffs. Also, getting at least some of our research equipment back would be a blessing in a sea of misery. You got both of our foodstuffs and our research equipment back. You've not only saved the expedition, you've also saved our lives. I and the rest of the team can't thank you enough. We just might make it out of here for a while. Now thanks to you. While we don't have much, I'm certainly not going to leave you high and dry for the invaluable help that you've given us. Thank you, 007. You've got a friend in Martial Expeditions.
Safe travels.
You need something?
Do you have the sample of the Grishy hive for me to study, 007? Yes, this will do nicely. You've been a great help. I wish I could give you more than this, but being virtually stranded in the middle of a savage land does limit what I can and cannot give. Rest assured, though, the research done here would not have been possible without your assistance.
Have a good one.
Alright guys, well that was pretty good. Got a decent amount of quests done. I'm gonna herd back to Tanaris, because I believe there's a quest we can pick up that we can do here. It's actually to fight these power guys. Let me sell some junk quick. This guy
What's up?
yeah, this guy doesn't sell
Right
anything.
back.
Just want to get rid of some junk in our bags. I think we need the Ungoro soil, so I'm going to hold on to it. Not too sure about that, though.
I got the best deals anywhere.
That should be it.
Glad I could help.
And we're halfway to 54, guys. I think we'll probably hit that in Ungoro. But that is going to be the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.